Hello everyone! Today I am back with another video. Today's topic is something that is very near and dear to my heart. It's going to be all about cleaning. Now, I haven't been officially diagnosed or anything, but I do think that if I were to be with a professional, I would probably be diagnosed with some sort of an OCD disorder with regards to cleaning. I definitely love to clean. It gives me a lot of peace, a lot of joy to make sure that my house is always looking neat and tidy. I do think I am a little bit extreme at times, so I've been trying all these different systems. Lately, I have been trying the Flylady system. I did try the Flylady system about a few years ago. It didn't really work out for me at the time. But I am giving it another go, and today basically we will be having a look at my control journal, which is the Flylady's term for it's just a home organizational binder, and I have kind of perfected my own, not perfected quite yet, but I have made it organized and I have made it work for me. So I'll be giving you a little bit of insight into that. We will be going to look at the binder together, but I did want to say that I have definitely tweaked the system so that it works for me. I think everybody does and everybody should. That is exactly what the Flylady suggests. One system is not going to work for every single person because we all have different needs, different family schedules, different work schedules. So overall, I think it's important for everybody to just take the most important things out of the Flylady system and then make it their own. So let's have a look at my binder. So just a disclaimer, I do work a typical Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job. So this is a way that is just going to keep me on top of everything when I'm at work, and it makes the weekends not so hectic. So this is the binder that I have. It's just a beautiful pink binder that I actually got the reference from Milk and Honey Life here on YouTube. So if you haven't checked her out, go ahead and do so. But I just think this is extremely simple, but at the same time, it's very cute looking. So this is what I use for my home organization binder, or control journal as the Flylady calls it. I haven't had time to make a dashboard yet. I do plan on doing something in this section, something that will be appealing and something that will inspire me to plan. But for now, I just have a little printout of a capsule wardrobe, which is one of the things that I want to achieve this year. So I have it here. If I'm going shopping, I can just grab it and see what I don't have on this list, so I can grab those. And then over here, I have a couple of pouches here. They're clear, so I can easily tell what's inside them. In the first one, I have a couple of pens. I have a dry erase marker and a highlighter. The dry erase marker is very convenient because I can cross things off as I'm going through the checklist, and I can just wipe off the page at the end of the day and start over. Here I have some projects that are still pending. I have been recently redoing my spice jars, so I have some labels for those. In this page, I have a Miracle Morning printout. So this is something that I have been trying to incorporate into my mornings. It's been very difficult because I find it really hard to wake up early in the morning. I'm still working really hard to achieve this. Then I have my vision board in this page. It has all the things that I want to achieve. I did make the theme healthy and happy for 2021. However, I am starting this right now because I do feel like by January, I want to make sure that I'm in the habit of doing these things on a weekly or daily basis. Here I have some affirmations, some positive things that I can look at every day to make sure that I have a good day ahead. Now, this is the important part. This is basically where the Flylady system begins. So I have my morning routine, which is just wake up, bike, if I'm able to do so, if I wake up early, unload the dishes, which should have been washed the evening prior, breakfast, clean up, soak, if I need to soak something for dinner, like dried beans or whatever it may be, prep for dinner, hair, makeup ready, prepare my daughter, feed her, give her milk, make the bed, and leave. I have to take her to the person that is watching her, and that is quite a long commute, so I have to leave early, leave around 8:30 to be in the office by 9:30. And then the evening routine, so when I get home, I like to rest for a few minutes, and that's just basically cuddling with my daughter or just talking to my husband about our day. And then fold one laundry, because usually it's already washed and ready for me to be folded and put away. At the same time, this is the time that I like to select our outfits for the next day and make sure that those are laid out. It just makes for a very easy morning. And then start the dinner, and while that's cooking, I tidy up. Now this is really important. So before, I would spend hours and hours in this tiny little tidy section because I couldn't get myself to stop. But now I have a rule: in every room I just go in for 2 to 3 minutes and I just tidy up and do the absolute basics, like pick up toys if they need to be picked up. Like in the bathroom, there's a swish and swipe that the Flylady recommends, a quick little vacuum, and just making sure that the house looks presentable. After that, every single day I have an area, a zone that I clean. So it could be the pantry one day, it could be the fridge the other day, whatever it may be. But you're supposed to, according to the Flylady, you're supposed to spend 15 minutes in a zone. I definitely still need to work on that, because I can easily spend an hour and a half to 2 hours in my zones, but I really shouldn't. And I'm actively working on making sure that time is less every day. Then we have dinner, clean up, load the dishes, put the trash by the door so my husband can take it out the next day. And then I just prepare my daughter, get her to bed, and then I work on some projects that I have. And if I'm washing my hair, I wash it at night. If I'm just showering, I shower in the morning. And then bed. And of course, the Flylady recommends that you go to bed at a decent hour. That is another thing that I struggle with, but it's something that I'm definitely working on. Then I have basically my weekend schedule. So I think the weekend starts on Fridays. So Friday, same exact morning routine. And then once I get home, again, just rest for a few minutes. We eat dinner, clean up, and then I usually go out and do the grocery shopping and run my errands. Then I put oil in my hair. That's just part of my weekly routine. I do what I call pre-clean. So pre-cleaning basically for me is doing as much of the deep cleaning as I can Friday night. So Saturday is not as hectic. And also I clean the fridge on Fridays and put the laundry away like every other day and start the dishes. And then I do my daughter's routine, and then I have a little bit of me time, which basically me time consists of watching documentaries or some YouTube videos while I'm doing my pre-clean, because there's no time really for me Friday night. And then at work, usually Fridays, work is not as hectic, so sometimes I can afford to take a 15 and 20-minute break. And in that time, I do my meal planning, grocery list, and the weekend list of things that I have to do. Saturday is a very hectic day for me. So my daughter and I usually have breakfast, and then I start the laundry and prepare for lunch. And then I do cleaning. So this is, again, where I get stuck. I do hours and hours and hours. That is something I am really working on, making it shorter. It's been really tough because once I get started, it's really hard for me to stop. But basically, I just finish off whatever hasn't been done the night prior, and then I make lunch and feed my daughter and I bathe her. Then when I'm done, I just shower and I get ready and I go out usually to do my errands or just to go shopping. And then that night I also spend some more time with my daughter. And then I either do like a spa night or just watch my YouTube videos that I like, or upload my videos. Sundays are more of a family day. So I wake up, same exact thing, wash up with the baby, then we have a family breakfast. And then load the dishes, prepare for lunch. If we're making lunch, I prepare for lunch. If not, that's preparing for dinner, because we eat lunch outside usually on Sundays. And then I do a power tidy. So the power tidy, the house should be perfectly clean from the day before. So this just is usually a vacuum and a wipe of the surfaces that have been used. And then wash up, get ready, and a family day. Basically, we're out a few days or we spend time with other family members. And then I have the same night routine for my daughter, and then bedtime. And then of course that just starts the week all over again. This is my zone cleaning schedule. You can barely read it, but I will go through it. So zone 1 is the common areas. So that I have the living room, the porch, the dining room, the pantry, and then the hall closet. Zone number 2 is the kitchen. So I have the island and the dishwasher one day. the right side of the cabinet, middle side of the cabinets, left cabinets and fridge. And then zone 3 is the nursery, my daughter's bathroom, the laundry room, and the linen closet. Zone 4 is the inside area, so the master bedroom, master closet, and the master restroom. And then zone 5 is outside, so we have the entrance area, the garage, and the cars. And actually, all of these things don't have to happen every single week, I feel like, because if I've done a very deep cleaning of the living room in zone 1, usually I touch it up every single day and then I do a deep clean every weekend. So by the next month, it's not even that bad. But because I absolutely adore cleaning, I kind of deep clean it every single chance I get. So this is my schedule for November for my zones. So for example, the Flylady recommends that you break up zones according to, you know, what the month looks like. So she says put the shortest zone at the shortest week, which is the last week. So I just put the tidy cars in the garage and the entrance at the last week because that was a short week. But the first week was a regular week for me, so I just did living room, dining room, pantry, because pantry is kind of, it can be a little bit of a hard job. I just put it for 2 days, so I can do half of the pantry on Wednesday and then half of it on Thursday, and then the coat closet is not that bad usually, and so on. I have another just page for regular planning, just things that are going on, if it's somebody's birthday or if there's a holiday coming up or so on. I have a weekly to-do list. Now this is really nice. This is for my errands more so. So let's just say I have to mail a package. I would check my to-do list and see what day is not super busy, and I would plan it for that day. And that is on top of my regular routines. When a day is extremely busy and hectic, I use an hourly timed sheet. So I would write, for example, wake up at 9, have breakfast by 9:30, shower and get ready by 10:30, be out of the house by 11:30, just things like that. Do it like that. I will be saving a lot of time, and I'll make sure everything gets done on time. Here I have our budget, our household budget. Now that is something that I don't really want to be shared on the internet, so I'm just covering it up right now, but it's just a basic budget of all the expenses that we have, how much income we have, and then I have subtracted the spendings from the income, and then that tells us how much we can save every month. So I have the budget in here. I have a master grocery list, so every week I look at this master and see if there's any of these things that we have ran out of, and then I make my grocery list accordingly. On this page I have important contacts, which again I have covered up. Then on the back I have some sheets of the months coming up ahead. So for example, if I'm done with November, I can easily just get December's calendar from here, one for my general life planning and one for my cleaning schedule, and then I'll put it inside one of these inserts. And of course, as things get done, I can cross them off with the marker, which is very helpful and very nice. And then that concludes the control journal, basically. I also have these tabs. I have yet to put titles in here, but I don't really need to, honestly. My Flylady journal is extremely easy to navigate, so I haven't really needed to label them. But this is a topic that is extremely important to me. So if you guys want me to do more videos about planning and more videos about cleaning and housekeeping, basically, please do let me know. It's definitely a topic that I'm very passionate about. It's a topic that I'm willing to make a video on every day if I can. So please do let me know. And thank you so much for being with me today. If you've made it so far into the video, please subscribe. Please consider liking the video, and make sure to tune in again so you can look at my other videos. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.